Welcome back to the message behind the magic. Today we're going to continue the Beauty and the Beast series with another Hollywood film adaptation to this popular fairy tale called Shrek, or to be precise, Shrek 2. The Shrek series is another corrupted version of the classic Beauty and the Beast story. It was produced by Disney's competitor DreamWorks, and I say competitor with quotes because DreamWorks is another adult company trying to disguise itself as a children's company. DreamWorks even copies the story arcs of Disney's most popular princess movies and meshes it together with truckloads of crude humor. Some may say that Shrek is a parody of the cliché Disney archetypes, but I say Shrek is a marketing bomb that promotes Disney's false representation. Therefore, DreamWorks and Disney are the same company. Let's observe the following. Alright, so in the beginning the movie starts off with a bright colored book and a grand narrator. This is an easy tactic to draw in the young watchers. We see that there's a prince and a wolf, and they break out into song. And oh my gosh, did you see that? Shrek is kissing Ariel! For those of you lucky enough to avoid Disney's fangs, Ariel is from the 1989 animated musical titled Little Mermaid, which is based off of Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale. Do you all see a pattern here? Ariel is the lucky mermaid who marries Prince Eric and lives happily ever after. Or so they think. After watching Shrek 2, Ariel is that girl who gets romantically involved with the first man she sees. Come to think of it, Ariel was automatically attracted to Eric because he was the first human she saw. Ariel based her marriage on looks, and now she is dissatisfied. That's why she's on the hunt for another man to connect with, and this time, it's Shrek who she's interested in. It's odd how Fiona deals with the situation with violence and denial. She takes Ariel and throws her to the sharks, and then pretends like nothing happened. Now we're entering complicated territory, because this situation brings up a sad paradigm that's present in modern-day society. Of course, this paradigm is heavily enforced by the media. And just to briefly summarize this paradigm, there's love at first sight, men who cheat, women who cheat, jealous ignorance, forming a never-ending cycle of stress and conflict within a relationship. Yep, all this negativity in the first 10 minutes of the movie. And what's worse, we're meant to laugh at this, and the next scene as well. So Shrek and Fiona are on their honeymoon, and Donkey arrives. Okay, let me just skip over the racial stereotypes presented in his character, because they're so obvious. Instead, I'll just focus on why he's there.
Who can be as bad as one?
Donkey?
Shrek! Fiona! Well, aren't you two a sight for sore eyes? Give us a hug, Shrek, you old love machine! And look at you, Mrs. Shrek! How about a side of sugar for the Steve?
Donkey, what are you doing here?
I was just taking care of your love nest for you.
Oh, you mean like sorting the mail and watering the plants?
Yeah, and feeding the fish.
I don't have any fish.
You do now. I call that one Shrek and the other Fiona. That Shrek is a rascally devil. Get your...
Oh, will you look at the time? Well, I guess you'd better be going.
Hey, wait a minute, don't you want to tell me all about your trip? Or how about a game of Parcheesi?
Actually, Donkey, shouldn't you be getting home to Dragon?
Oh, yeah, that. I don't know, she's been all moody and stuff lately.
If you listen to the clip closely, Donkey is running away from his husband obligations because his wife, Dragon, is moody. He left the pregnant woman alone because he wasn't strong enough to handle her emotions. Granted, he didn't know that she was pregnant, but he would have known if he was present during her time of need. Donkey is selfish. Actually, all the male characters in Shrek 2 are selfish. You got Fiona's father, Shrek himself, Donkey, as we mentioned, Prince Charming, and Puss. Why are these characters selfish? I'll save that for another video, because we already reached 10 minutes of footage and I only covered the first 15 minutes of the film. I haven't even touched upon the relationship between the fairy godmother and her son. But we can establish that Shrek is not a children's film. But unlike Disney, DreamWorks does not waste time hiding this fact. All the destructive messages is lying right there in plain sight. For right now, this would be the end of my Shrek 2 analysis. For those of you who want me to continue, I'll do so in the future. The next video will be on the actual story of Beauty and the Beast.